Peter Obi's final address is causing so much havoc and has sent Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his teams into hiding. Peter Obi has come out with another bomb, but of course the final address is not yet out fully, but we have a hold of some pages which we are going to explain to you that no judge in the court can give Tinubu's victory. No judge in the court can assure Tinubu's victory. It is clear, it is very clear, and it's very, very clear. Now, let's look at this issue of estoppel that the Labour Party is asking in one of their address. Now, 43, the address 43 says, the appropriate question by my lord is whether the first respondent, having publicly represented, assured that it was irrevocable committed to complying with the law by electronic transmission upload of election results from the polling unit to the IREF portal as prescribed by the first respondent itself, is first respondent not stopped from reneging publicly giving assurance representations? So now let's look at the word stopped. Why is Peter Obi's legal team asking that Inec be stopped? In law of contract, the word estoppel is used notoriously as a contract in an agreement. But how does it relate with Inec and the election? Now, work with me. Today, I'm going to give credit to Abba Chigozie for providing this wonderful piece to us. Now, let's start from the beginning. And that's by defining what an agreement is. Simply put, it is an agreement as to a course of action. So, there was an agreement between Inec, political parties, the people, as to the course of action for 2023 election. Did you understand? There was an agreement between the people, the parties, which is the whole parties that participated, Labour Party, PDP, APC, that there is going to be a pattern with which they are going to run this election. So if INEC is coming out to tell us that it is INEC that will choose how they will upload the results or how the result will be uploaded, they are failing it because there was an agreement for us to participate in this election. Do you agree with us? Now let's go ahead. But INEC failed to follow that course. In line with the above, let's now look at the word estoppel. The term estoppel refers to a legal principle that prevents someone from arguing something or asserting a right that contradicts what they previously said or agreed to by law. Peter Obi. If you know Peter Obi, say Peter Obi. So many of you people who are still supporting APC, how far? How far? Are you still supporting him? Go ahead. Let's go back again. The term estoppel refers to a legal principle that prevents someone from arguing something or asserting a right that contradicts what they previously said or agreed. So estoppel, the term, you cannot go back and try to change the agreement, just like what INEC is doing. Let's go ahead. So Peter Obi's lawyer are asking that INEC be stopped from saying that they can decide to either upload in real time or not to after. You see, that's what I said from the beginning. Number one, they promise to. They are number two, they are legally mandated to. Number three, they are administratively required to. So INEC must not be allowed to contradict these laws. They cannot. They cannot be allowed to contradict the already agreed laws that they agreed with the parties and the people. We saw the videos where INEC chairman was saying that it's going to be uploaded. In fact, watch the video.
Once again, reassure Nigerians that there is no going back on the deployment of the bimodal voter accreditation system, Obi'S, for voter accreditation.
Now, in law, we have a type of estoppel known as equitable estoppel. This type of estoppel prevents someone like INEC from taking a legal position that is contrary or inconsistent with their previous stance if doing so harms the other party, Peter Obi and Labour Party. So if they are trying to withdraw from the first agreement, they are trying to, harm other parties in favor of APC. So in essence, and based on the relevant evidence, both statutory and oral presented before the court, it will be grave injustice if INEC is not stopped from going back on their own words, laws and regulations, since P2B and Labour Party relied on it substantially for the election. So the court needs to stop the INEC. That is why they are asking to be what? They're asking the judiciary to stop INEC from going back to the law. We must put ourselves together and understand that these people are coming out with different missiles, and that missiles are not going to hurt us. Now, somebody said in the comment, there is really no need for an agreement before estoppel can apply. In other words, estoppel does not only operate in cases of contract or agreement, it's rather a bar against a person from taking back his assertion or representation in a case that it will be unjust to do that. Estoppel will mean when one person has, either by virtue of an existing court judgment, deed or agreement, or by his declaration, act or omission, intentionally caused or permitted another person to believe a thing to be true and to act upon such belief, neither he nor his representatives in interest shall be allowed in any proceedings between himself and such person or such person's representative in the interest to deny the truth of that thing. This is getting more interesting, and I can tell you with every respect that P2B has made a case for himself. You see, one thing that INEC does not know is that he needs to ask who P2B is. I believe he came in 2015, right? Or was it 2015? Yeah, 2015. It was during the time of Goodluck Jonathan that he was brought in. Or no, during the time of Buhari that he was brought in, yes, because I know that the other person was removed, or if not continued with. This is the worst kind of bureaucracy that has happened in the affairs of Nigeria. P2B's final address is a bomb. It's a bomb. I'm telling you, P2B been bombing since 1950s. Man, his final address, Tinubu cannot even stand a chance to win in court with what P2B has presented as a final address. Everything has been cleared, everything has been reviewed, and everything has been scrutinized. What is left now is for the judge to declare who the winner is. We cannot continue to put ourselves in that very virtue of non-understanding. This is the point. Our mandate must be restored, because if the mandate is not restored, fuel is going to 1,000 naira, and these people are ready to frustrate the hell out of Nigeria. We didn't vote for Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Most people didn't vote for him, and we cannot allow him to run down the affairs of this country. Thanks for supporting the Future News, and once again, credit to Abba Chigozie. Peace.